Yo, what's up, guys? Appreciate you watching this. Super grateful. Hope you're having a good day. I have been reflecting on my vision for God XP and what I've been doing for the past 18 months with it. Holding back a sneeze right now. 1 second. Okay, I think it went away. So, for the past 18 months, I've been working on a podcast and self-realization organization, a group, to help people realize their spiritual power. And I was talking with a life coach yesterday, and she helped me to realize myself, realize why I do what I do. And she basically made me ask the question, why is it significant? Why is it important that I'm doing what I'm doing? And because there's a million people out there who want to help people realize themselves spiritually. And like, what is the significance of what I'm doing? What makes me me? What makes me excited? What makes me passionate about this? Not just about helping people. That's easy. Everybody wants to help someone. Everybody wants to help people. I kind of had to get re-inspired, basically. It's all good and well to say you're going to do something nice, but like, what sets you on fire, And so I had to ask myself that question, and the reason why I started God XP was because I overcame depression 3 years ago and started a journey of self-discovery and self-realization. From that, I discovered tools, reading books, going through therapy, self-analyzing, meditation, Kundalini yoga, all this stuff, studying other religions. All that stuff was self-analysis, and those tools that I discovered, those are the tools that I wanted to share with God XP, so that other people who are in search of themselves, in search of the truth, in search of reasons to live, in search of reasons to change the world, people could use that to better themselves, level up. And so to complete my story, to complete my journey, I need to help people who are going through depression, people who are I was writing down in my journal this morning, and one thing that I kept echoing in my journal was, there's people with depression who might otherwise be world changers, who might otherwise change the world if they didn't have depression, or God forbid, commit suicide. Those are people that I want to save, people that I want to help, people who need a message from someone who's been through it, someone who beat the gauntlet, someone who got out of that prison. It's 2017. Lots of significant people have died, committed suicide because of depression. And there's a lot of awareness out there now about depression, but there's still not nearly enough. The people who have depression are the people who need the message, not the people who don't. So, of course, there's people who don't understand it, and that's okay. It's, we are a perfectly imperfect society today. We've come a long way in the past few thousand years. So, where we are is beautiful, beautifully chaotic, and there's people out there who need my help. And so that's what I think the focus of God XP is going to be. It's not to disqualify or discount people who are doing well and want to do better, but the people who need salvation from something that's keeping them from changing the world. Those are the people who I want to touch. Those are the people who I want to reach with my message. And so that, I think, will fuel and catalyze what I'm doing, because it's one thing to help people who are already good get better. That's amazing. That's what I need, and that's what I find in people like life coaches and mentors. But my whole purpose, there's a lot of things in life that I've done and I want to go back on someday and touch on, say, for example, I used to be a Christian missionary when I was a kid, and traveled all over the world, different countries, helping homeless children. And that's something I would like to do again. That's something that's still in my vision for the future. I used to be a musician. I was in a few failed bands, and I would love to help musicians figure themselves out from a marketing standpoint, from a business standpoint, so that they can succeed, so that they can help themselves when others won't help them get to the next level. That's something I would like to come back and do sometime in the future. But I have to look at my story and my journey and see how I can complete it and how I can paint a beautiful picture of my life, When I'm old and I look back on my life, it would be like a movie. You know, I want to make my life as much like a beautiful movie, a beautiful painting, a beautiful song as possible, and everyone should do that. It's like Chief Tecumseh, you know, beautify all things in your life. Wish I knew the rest of that quote. In service to your people, you know, and so that's what we should all be striving for. And this is my story. This is how I got to where I am. I overcame that adversity, and so now I need to go back and help people who are facing that same adversity overcome that for themselves, you know. So if I can reach someone with my message, how many videos, you know, how many videos is too much to save a life? Like, it doesn't cost me anything. My life is going so well right now, so I owe it to you guys, I owe it to the world to, you know, generate more messages, to get to more people. And so this is just a little talk, you guys. This is not going to be like what my main content is. I'm just sitting out here underneath the shady tree drinking my morning coffee. I got inspired to do this because, you know, this whole thing came up yesterday and it's been on my mind. So I want to make daily videos, just kind of sharing my ideas. My back's kind of hurting. I'm sitting on a slope. Share my ideas and on a daily basis, just like a morning talk. I kind of grew up doing like morning Bible study, youth group, you know, small group kind of things. And so this is kind of like that, you know. Maybe one day I'll do like Facebook Live video, or in the Facebook, the God XP Facebook group. Maybe I'll do something there. You guys, I really recommend you get in that if you're interested. It's kind of small right now, but a lot of really cool people in there. We just share ideas about meditation and self-realization and you know, spirituality. So jump in that, the Facebook group, like the God XP Facebook page. I think the main content that I'm going to be like driving is like creating basically videos for people with depression. I think that'll be the start. That's how we'll get our point across. And then it'll grow into like tools for self-realization, tools for self-discovery, and then eventually like a course and a concept, like a set of principles that people can, you know, read on a regular basis, or listen to, like a series of videos that they can listen to on a regular basis that basically covers like all the tenets that I've discovered, like through reading books, through therapy, through meditation, Kundalini yoga, self-realization, like like a comprehensive like series of tenets that you can follow to like continuously increase your abilities in life, continuously improve your like capabilities, you know. And so hopefully that's something I can get across and deliver. But right now, it's still new. I've been doing God XP for 18 months, and basically we've done like 20 episodes of a podcast and ran a pretty cool Facebook group and website for a while. But it hasn't really like had the impact that it's, you know, that I wanted, because I think the direction just wasn't specific enough, just wasn't clear enough, and now I know, you know, what it needs to be. So I appreciate everybody who's been following along, and just everybody who watches this, and just thank you guys so much for being so cool and interested. If you want to help, if you want to be a part of this, I'll put a link in the description for you to like sign up for a list. I hate to say newsletter because it probably won't be like a newsletter. It'll just be, I basically want to put together a list of people who are interested in helping people overcome depression, in helping people get their lives to the next level, and helping people who might otherwise be world changers if they didn't have some mental hindrances, some roadblocks, some things that have happened in their life that they need to overcome. So that's the list I'm putting together. You might get a few emails, but it's not a mailing list, because I don't care about really like just letting you know what's going on, informing you. I would rather build a list of people who are interested in changing lives with me. So there's a few things we're doing that are super significant coming up. I'm starting a charity for people, you know, for depression awareness. That's going to be a significant thing that you can get your hands on yourself. And of course, everything we're doing with God XP, like, I would love to have you involved. So if you're interested, definitely click on the link below, sign up for the mailing list, and or for the awesome, super cool mega team list, and we will change the world together. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I appreciate you. I'll try to do these once a day, and yeah, you're awesome. Peace out.